Hola Tauruses, welcome to your love reading for February 2022. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can certainly work that out. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Tauruses for February 2022? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to divine? Any messages would be greatly appreciated and we thank you for Tauruses for February 2022. What do you see? What do they need to know? Tauruses, love energies, please. For 2022, I see a card came out for energies that, love energies, sorry, that Taurus passed out of prior to February. Five of Swords in reverse is your energies, love energies in February. Also make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for your what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a okay. What your love interest is thinking and feeling, and in that spread I will also have something you do not know about them, in addition to if they're seeing someone or interested in somebody else. In my playlist are your 2022 sun moon predictions. 2021s are also still in there. Check those out, see if they rang true for you. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I might get back to that. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. So I feel as the energies prior to February, you're very upset. Very upset about something, very emotional about something, which is really kind of strange for you guys. But what, I mean, it's not strange, you have emotions. I'm kind of thinking in the sense that you're not expressive about them, okay? So I think you're having very strong emotions about a connection, about a person, about love in general. And what you're doing is you're kind of, when cups are in reverse, a lot of times what I see is kind of not being expressive about them, just kind of, oh, I'm feeling emotions. I can't look like that. I can't have someone, you know, thinking that I'm not in control of my emotions, so I'm just going to stuff them down as far as I can, or compartmentalize, or whatever. And I feel like because your emotions that you're having are extra strong, I think that you're having a even a more difficult time trying to kind of put them away and not let it affect your day-to-day, or you weren't, because we're talking about energies prior to February, and having a hard time managing them so they don't come out and nobody sees, nobody kind of affects your very cool, very composed like exterior that you have. And I think it is in regards to, I think it was in regards to a connection. There was a problem and you're really upset about it. So either there was an argument, there was a fight, things were said, there might have been a let's take a break, there might be a separation, something of that regard, and you're so upset about that, but you don't want the other person, and you didn't want anybody else to kind of see how it was affecting you. Now, we get into February, and maybe because it's Valentine's, it looks like the two of you make up. So kiss and make up going on here. Five of Swords in reverse is sort of like, hey, we don't need to fight anymore. Let's let bygones be bygones. It was ridiculous what we argued about. We said some stuff that we really regretted, that really hurt, but I can move past it if you can move past it. So I really think you have a sit down with this person, really kind of patch things up. I don't feel like it was the worst argument or separation or break that you guys have, you know, did. I just think that the two of you had very strong opinions about something. You clashed, feelings were hurt, things were said that shouldn't have been said. In February, it's kind of resolving that and saying that, you know, you're more important to me than the conflict that we had. So let's just get over it and let's move on. And let's also figure out a way. I feel like you're saying, if we have really strong opinions about each other, let's come up with some way so we know that it's uncomfortable, you know, like what's the, you know, there's like a sign or something you're supposed to have, like a, you know, hand sign or something, and then you stop arguing and then everyone goes and cools off in their separate corners. So for some reason, I'm feeling like that comes up in the conversation too, so it doesn't get to the level that it did where, you know, it was bigger than it had to be. And moving forward looks good because we have the Ten of Cups in the upright. So to me, harmony is restored. You guys go back to having conversations that we were having before about having a family, getting the house you're going to get with a white picket fence, you know, having the kids, getting married. Harmony is restored. And I feel like the two of you are actually very fulfilled in your relationship. You know, both of you fill each other's cups above and beyond. And the two of you are very happy as you move on. So, Let's see what the clarifiers have to say. Why is the Queen of Cups here in reverse for Tauruses? Who's this person? What's this energy? Yeah, someone was mad. Someone was mad. Ah, okay. So I think somebody was upset. Okay, so the argument is that I feel that happened, or the clash that happened, is that somebody was getting attention from somebody from their past, or they were holding on to somebody from their past. So I almost feel like in the conversation, maybe they said something, or maybe a picture showed up on the phone, or something of that context, and then a comment was made like, oh, look who came up my phone, or whatever. And then the suggestion was that they have not let go of that person. And that they're still being wistful, they're still being nostalgic about this ex or this previous person. You know, could be a parent of their children also. And I feel as though that is what caused the argument, because I see the King of Wands in reverse as somebody just being enraged and really, really upset about it. And not only being upset about it, but totally feeling like they suck because they feel like they're not good enough. So I feel like they, you know, because this happened, they have this total lack of confidence, like, I'm not good enough. You know, why are they still, you know, why do they still have memories, or are they still holding on to memories of this previous person? Don't they know how that made me feel? So, I mean, that's significant enough that there will be a significant argument from that. Why is the Five of Swords here in reverse for energies for February? Who's this person? What's this energy? Seven of Swords in the upright, the World card. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is somebody actually admitted to it. You know, didn't admit, just the story comes out, okay, when this talk happens. And what I'm getting is that the ex approached them and tried to kind of get them to do something, or tried to engage them in conversation or something like that. And it could have been seen as shady, but I think it was the ex or the parent of the child or whoever was appearing to be the thief. Like they were trying to they had underlying motives. But I feel like they're totally telling you about this. They're saying, hey, okay, you know, I got to tell you how it really is. What happened is, you know, they approached me. They were being shady. They had underlying motives. It took me a while to figure that out. I didn't want to bring that to your attention because I didn't want it to cause problems. I mean, I literally feel like this is how the conversation was. So what I did, and I'm getting this from the World card, is I made it, I told them in no uncertain terms, no, you know, we aren't revisiting this, nothing of that sort. It's over, it's done with. That happened when that happened. That was really wonderful. We had good experiences, we had good times, but now this is my new life and you have to be respectful of that. So that's what I'm kind of getting. And then I feel like with the Hermit card in reverse, they totally cut that person off. So because they just, you know, shouldn't be doing anything with them. They might have just started talking to them and then things just got a little bit too far, but I feel like they're letting you know in no uncertain terms. And it could be you that did this too. I'm feeling though it's the other person. And they're letting you know, I made sure to withdraw from that, not to entertain that or anything of that sort. So I feel like they're really coming clean here. I don't feel like they were hiding anything. I feel like they were protecting your feelings, to tell you the truth. And then you might have found out or something in passing, or something that was mentioned or something like that. So I don't feel they were lying. I think they were trying to handle it on their own is what they were trying to do. But this talk is a good talk because I feel like once you guys get it all out on the table, then you can move forward. It just like resets the button on the relationship. Why is the Ten of Cups here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? Two of Swords in the upright. I mean, in the reverse, the Death card. The Death card in the upright, and the Queen of Wands in the reversed. Okay, so despite the happy ending, and again, this isn't anything that anyone needs to blow up over. Death card is a card of Scorpio, by the way. Hermit card is a card of Virgo. What I'm getting from this combination here is that I do feel like there's something else here that is not known about as you move out of February to March. Again, I think it was the person, but I feel as though they kind of feel that if it's told to you, first, there's no point in telling it to you. Oh, excuse me, there's no point in telling it to you. And if they do reveal it or whatever, it's going to be negative either way. So there's really no point. So again, trying to protect you. And at first they're having a hard time deciding, shouldn't I? So they're a little bit confused, but I think they're deciding, you know, it's not gonna bode well. It's not gonna be seen well. So maybe it's better not to mention it at all. Death card in the upright is them like deciding to put one foot in front of the other and move past that and just kind of leave the whole situation in the past, not even entertain whatever it might have been that, you know, might have been an extra thing they didn't tell you about. And again, I don't think it's any big deal, so I don't want you to blow up. I think they just don't think it's going to add anything to the situation. You guys are doing really well. Queen of Wands in reverse, though, is somebody still not feeling good. Somebody kind of feeling like, you know, is really worried about, not really worried, but has concerned about what's going on, and you know, does the other person feel differently about them, and doesn't necessarily feel as confident as they did before. So I feel like that even though the two of you are happy, you know, really, really happy and in a good place, I think in the back of someone's mind there's that reservation, because, you know, that question, and I think that's totally natural, given something like this that happens. It's not necessarily mistrust or not trusting the other person, but just, you know, so it's like that nagging kind of feeling of having of, well, you know, why did that happen? And it just makes you feel lesser to an extent. Okay. But I feel like that's something that the two of you will get over in time. So that's what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM. Otherwise, make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. And in there, I will have if they're seeing someone else or, interested in somebody else and something you do not know about them. In my playlist, 2022 Sun Moon predictions, 2021s are still in there if you want to check those out. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, donate, anything to support the channel. Otherwise, I will see you in the Vimeo. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.